What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since you've seen the truck, but there it is. Just wanted to make a short video. I keep meaning to make like a whole track day. We've been to the track twice, truck runs, but I will say it has not been as easy as the other cars, just starting them up and driving them around. Truck's definitely given us some issues here and there. But honestly, once you guys see the clips, you're gonna see that this thing works really well, and we are all extremely impressed with it. And I'll show you a little bit here in the shop. I know you guys are tired of seeing everything in the shop and you just want to see things run and race. So I'll show you a little bit, talk a little bit about the little bugs and issues that we had to work out. And yeah, then I'll throw some clips of it at the track. I've been to the track 2 days now, and we've made, I think, 6 passes. We have yet to make a full 660 feet on the gas pedal, and with that we have still managed to set all-time personal best. But I did want to show you guys the interior, favorite part of the truck. So I did want to show you the interior. We got this brand new air shifter, M&M air shifter. We got the OG steering wheel, got the switch panel back on. This is the dash cover. This is the stock dash that came out of this truck. Put it back in. Scott built me this 10 sheet out of drain pan, actually. The tack in here, you guys know I love the old school stuff with the tack and everything. So this is kind of a makeshift deal because I'm actually out of inputs and outputs to run my fuel pumps and the shifter. So I sacrificed the shifter for the fuel pumps, obviously, because I can shift the truck myself if need be. But yeah, we're still working that out, which is actually one of the problems that I'll talk a little bit about. This thing does have door panels, carpet, and the headliner, so I don't want to hear nothing about pro mod this, pro mod that. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the best part. I'll walk to the other side, give you a little glimpse of what's going on in the motor. We did get that new Tick Performance intercooler. IATs are sweet now, and the gold pipes to match the wheels. You know how it is. So, but I got these 6 stickers. Love the stickers. You guys know me, I'm a big sticker guy. Even got my name on it. No time. Here's from when we went to the track yesterday. Today's Monday, by the way. Went on a Sunday. It was scorching hot. A little bit of the bar set up. There's a lot more going on than what meets the eye here that makes things work so well. But oh, we got the ice box too. Not sure. I don't remember what I showed in the last. I don't even remember what it looked like in the last. I don't think the truck had anything done to it. So, no, the last video was 2 months ago. So yeah, definitely been grinding on this thing. Obviously, shout out to Scott, Adam, huge guys, huge part of this truck. Both of those guys. My dad, of course, helps me out at any chance I need. So, oh, and I painted the hood in chalkboard paint, so you can ride on it. My dad wants to call this the honky rocket, so I'm gonna put a poll in the thing. Let me know what you guys think about the honky rocket. But yeah. And one more thing before I talk about some of the yap session we're about to have. Ooh, check that out. Yeah, might be ricer, but oh wow, I never used that color. That color's sweet. There's purple. White looks purple for some reason, but looks sick. And I did indeed pull the parachute for the first time. If anybody knows me, you know I've been dying to do that for like 2 years now since I got the parachute. Finally pulled it. It was kind of lackluster, but how many parachutes have you pulled? So some of the problems that we ran into was once all the wiring was done, we could not get a constant crank trigger signal. So basically the motor was just turning over, but it wasn't firing. And to fix that, we actually had to put a resistor in to amplify the signal. And so once we got constant signal and it was starting up every time, every crank, our next wiring issue per se was the trans brake was engaging at random. It would come on when the truck would start up, or it would go on when you press the button and wouldn't turn off. So that was obviously a big issue. Found that out on the dyno, actually, which we do believe also leads us to another issue that we had, was the third pass of the first test and tune we went to on the return road. Started hearing a knocking sound, so I'll throw a picture up in here of what that was. It actually broke the rocker arm bolt clean off, but it didn't pull the threads, so that was good. Just ordered some new bolts, got those in, got them torqued down to what they're supposed to be. And then we've had some issues. I've had some issues remembering to turn things on. Didn't turn the icebox on one time. Short shifting when I was shifting it myself. And then the last test and tune we just went to on the last pass of the day, the truck for whatever reason didn't want to shift into third, so we have to look into that. Could be a converter issue, could have broke the trans, not sure. So but enough yapping. I'm just gonna throw some clips in here and let you know kind of how these passes went down and what that was like. Unfortunately, I don't have an in-car view because I keep forgetting to turn the GoPro on, but I do plan to go to Bradenton to test it out in the full quarter miles here soon, and I'll make a whole day of that and hopefully have a GoPro inside and cameras outside as well. So on the first pass, it was nice and easy, just a 60-foot, just to get a feel, see if it was going to go left or right, if we had any bump steer, just a quick test pass, and it went down smoothly, so that was good. Second pass, we're trying to ride it out to half track. Again, short shifted and kind of moved towards the center line, which could have been from me trying to shift it and I was janking the wheel. It also could have just been how we're lined up, but more than likely it was because I was turning right a little bit, trying to look down at the shifter. So, still a learning process obviously at that point. Then we decided to go to the 330 again. I was told not to run it out yet, just to go to the 330, make sure everything was good. And needless to say, this thing was on a pass. It was going fast. And unfortunately, though, after that, that's when on the return road, the rocker arm broke, or maybe it broke before, but basically heard the knocking noise, cut it off for the night. Originally thought it was a bearing that spun, but luckily once the valve cover was pulled, we noticed that it was just the rocker arm. So all good things there. Which leads us into our second test and tune day, where first pass, Pops left the water box open on the top. It was closed, it wasn't locked down though for whatever reason, so we left. And not to mention, track wasn't all there, or maybe the tune-up was just too hot for how hot it was in the daytime. Obviously the track wasn't the same condition as it was before, but as you can see in the video, all the water pours out. I mean, it was water everywhere. So got a little squirrely there, nothing crazy, but that was that pass. Not good job. Second pass, we switched lanes. Tune-up was still hot, still a little hot obviously. Kind of moved towards the right, stabbed it a little bit and just got back on straight. But as you can see, it blew the dipstick out from crankcase pressure. Not a big deal, just had to tape and zip tie it down. Obviously a little scary looking because it's on the exhaust, comes out the driver's side, all that smoke was out of the passenger side. But overall, not good data, not a clean pass. Which pulls us into our third pass, which was the best one. Turned it way down, and it still went a PB, letting off at the 330. So needless to say, to take away, if it had shifted into third, it would have been on a crazy pass for a Mockley. But is what it is. Decided to call it a day at that point. Did pull the parachute, don't have any footage of it actually coming out or anything, but like I said, I expected it to pull it and like me, but it didn't, because probably at the point I pulled it, it wasn't going that fast. So not a big deal though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just wanted to make a short video update, show what the truck was doing. I'll throw some dyno clips in here too at the end from it being on the dyno. It sounded really dope. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, we're gonna go to Bradenton, and I'm just gonna try to make a full day out of that one, and hopefully have a couple of POVs. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you next time.